I know you love speed, and it's fun, but are you taking care of your own safety? Today, we're going to talk about just that. Fellow riders, welcome back to Bikers Express. Here we bring you everything related to motorcycles, and today we're talking about functional motorcycle gears. So pack up your gear and let's start the ride. Safety should always be the top priority, and riding a motorcycle is no exception for this rule. Motorcycle gear is an investment that will always pay for itself, regardless of whether you're just starting on your new journey or have a lot of experience behind you for your very first ride. There must be more cost-effective methods to accomplish this. Denim and hiking boots are two items that will never go out of style. Okay, now let's think about it. How much money do you put into your equipment, and at what point do you stop appreciating the value of that investment? The classic abbreviation ATG-ATT, which stands for All the Gear, All the Time, provides a straightforward solution to the questions. The perception is that a short journey is risk-free and that nothing bad can happen on it. Nevertheless, based on the statistics, it's more probable that you'll run into an issue close to your house as opposed to on a lengthy excursion over the weekend. What do you check for when purchasing new motorcycle gear, and why is it important? Style before material? Should form follow the function, which must be considered? These are some of the questions that you'll be able to answer after watching this video. Let's start with the list of the most important thing that you need to protect: your head. So let's talk about the helmet. You most probably have a helmet already, but don't go anywhere because later in this video I'll tell you more about how to make yourself more stylish with a matching pair of riding pants. Helmet. Helmets are a common topic of conversation because head injuries are among the most likely in result of fatalities. Do I need to put on one? Do I require one? And if I do decide to purchase something, what should I get? Remember, ATG-ATT. You do need one. There are three fundamental categories to choose from, including full face, 3/4, and a half helmet. The full helmet. It provides the greatest amount of coverage around your head and face, in addition to providing additional protection around the crown of your head. The most likely form of eye protection will be a visor of some kind that can be moved up and out of the way as necessary. The visor is available in many different finishes, such as a clear, tinted with a light dark hue, tinted with a range of colors, or colored in several different ways. This form of gear offers the finest protection since it covers everything essential, should breathe well thanks to enough ventilation, and should allow you to hear nearby traffic and sounds that you can ride defensively. What did you say? A full helmet makes you claustrophobic? Well then, my biker friend, you can go with a 3/4 helmet. And with the 3/4 helmet, you'll be able to feel the wind on your face as you race us to that subscribe button. The first one to hit it wins. Get set, go! Whew, wow, that was fast. Well, there definitely is no beating you. Tell you what, as an extra reward, I'll tell you more about the 3/4 helmet. The 3/4 helmet is comparable to the full face helmet, but it does not provide the same level of protection of the face. Only the side of your head, the top of your head, and the rear of your head will be covered. Visors for 3/4 helmets are typical on the flip down form and can either be transparent or come in several colors or tinted options. Protection in the chin and facial area will be less than that of the whole face, but protection in other areas, including the side, back, and top, should be comparable. Hearing and ventilation will also be comparable to a full face helmet, meaning that it should breathe well while being worn and that you should be able to hear things that are close to you. Before we start talking about your gloves, there's one other type of helmet we'd like to touch upon: the half helmet. Now, the half helmet is not what the majority of people refer to as a brain bucket. The top of your head will be protected, yes, while the sides and back are only partially covered. Even if this does not conceal your face in any manner, it nevertheless affords you some degree of protection. The majority of the time, riders will choose some other sort of eye protection like goggles or glasses. Because it just covers part of your body, this design offers the lowest overall level of protection out of the three. So yes, there are many varieties of helmets and you can match them with your jeans. What kind of jeans, you ask? Well, watch the end of the video to find out. Now let's move on to something that'll help you protect your fingers and that will also help you to switch signals easily. Gloves. Most of the time, gloves do not receive the respect that they should receive. You may not appreciate the extent of the protection that gloves provide for your hands. If you trip and fall, your natural reaction will be to reach your hands out in front of you in an attempt to catch yourself. There are a few different alternatives available for this material, just like there are for coats and pants. Leather is always a good option. Certain types of leather gloves include additional padding and protection on the fingers, knuckles, back of the hand, and palm. In addition, there are textile mixes that give abrasion protection along with waterproofing. Now, you might get thinking that we're done, but no, this ride is just getting started. Let's shift the gear, and for that, you would need to get some boots. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, researched 1.2 million motorcycle accident victims. They discovered that the victims are more likely to have injuries in their lower extremities and that 66 bone fractures occur in this area. 57% of all motor vehicle collisions occur at low speeds. When going at a sluggish speed, riding is the most difficult. When you wear high-length motorcycle boots, your ankle movement is restricted and the crushing action from most of your tip fits is eliminated. When it comes to choosing protective gear for a motorbike, motorcycle boots are an item that are sometimes neglected. When riding a motorcycle in any kind of weather, having proper foot protection is of the utmost importance. They'll assist you in safeguarding your feet and ankles in the event of an accident in addition to the weather and severe conditions of the road. Although it is possible to ride a motorbike while wearing regular shoes, the benefits of riding while wearing boots designed specifically for motorcycle riding outweigh the drawbacks. Protective footwear for motorcyclists should be fashionable and easy to wear so that riders may keep them on their feet all day. When riding a motorcycle, you should plan to have your shoes and boots on your feet the whole day, including when you stop to take in the views or wander around. Well, when you have boots, you'll also need a cool jacket style to go with it. So why not go with a riding jacket? What are they? Well, here you go. Jackets. Now that we've cleared things out, it's safe to suggest that a motorcyclist ought to equip themselves with high-caliber pants and jackets. A jacket is an absolute must, regardless of the temperature outside or the distance you want to go by bicycle. There is a wide variety of materials available, ranging from leather to synthetics, all of which are capable of providing superior defense, fashion, and performance. Your choice of the attire will be left up for you to determine. Leather may look fantastic with your rough and tumble cruiser or showy with your sports model, but a well-designed synthetic may fit your long-distance touring motorbike better throughout 1,000 miles of the open road. In addition to providing the functionality you want, the jacket should provide a comfortable fit without being overly large or cumbersome. It is important to make an informed decision based on the amount of functionality required for riding, based on whether or not you require pockets, both internal and external. Remember the time when I talked about matching your helmet with your jeans? Well, let's get into it. Riding pants. Riding pants often contain foam padding at the hip area and armor on the knees. Riding pants are constructed of abrasion-resistant textile, mesh, or leather, much like riding jackets. Therefore, even if you fell, your trousers' armor would absorb the initial shock and prevent tearing from a little collision. You must have experienced ripped jeans knees before when you fell off a bicycle. You'll be considerably more protected by these pants than those jeans. In order to provide you with greater traction and prevent you from sliding about on the seat when riding, typical riding pants also include a particular surface in the seating area. We have riding jeans these days. They have armor at the knees, hips, and Kevlar lining in addition to having a typical denim appearance. Thus, you can do so while still being protected and wearing them to work or college. So if you want to look fashionable, go ahead and buy some. And those riding pants will conclude our video for today. Maybe some of these info was new and maybe it was just a quick refresher. But anyway, if you'll like us and wear all the gear all the time, then please like this video and subscribe to Bikers Express. We'll keep you up to date on everything that gets you excited as well as like-minded motorcycle enthusiasts. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. Ride and live today.